And how much money do I typically spend on my classroom in a year? Okay, and this is a bad question. 'Cause- Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tina here, and today Bill and I are doing the teacher partner tag created by Michelle from Pocketful of Primary. I have the questions here on my phone. And Bill is new to this, so you've seen him in my videos coming and going, but this is the first time he's in the chair.
Yeah.
How's it feel being in the chair?
Go easy on me. You know, I'm so painfully shy. So.
Not really. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Question number one. Where was our first 10 questions, by the way, are about our relationship. So question number one.
Okay.
Where was our first date?
Our first date was at Logan's Steakhouse, I believe.
That is right. And it was a great first date. We were 30 minutes in, and what were we talking about? Do you remember?
Three Stooges.
Three Stooges. 30 minutes in, I knew I was marrying this guy because we were laughing our butts off over Three Stooges and Abbott and Costello.
Was that the one with the fog, or was that the second date?
That was the second date at Champs. I was terrified going home. Could not see a thing.
Trying to get a city girl out in the country.
Question number two. What was your first impression of me?
Cute. Nice.
Okay, I'll take that. And I remember thinking you were very tall. That was a
Not
big...
that tall.
To me, he was tall.
Well, you're getting shorter, so.
This is true, I'm shrinking.
I haven't started shrinking yet, so.
Question number three. What am I afraid of?
You're afraid of spiders. Ridiculously so.
I am. I'm a big weenie when it comes to spiders.
Get out the vacuum.
Yes. The Dyson has an extra long handle, and you can suck those spiders right off the ceiling, and then you let the machine run for like 30 minutes to make sure that inside the vacuum tears them to pieces.
And apparently moths.
Yeah, moths
You
too.
couldn't sleep in the room with a stupid moth on it.
It was a really big moth.
But it was a moth.
But it was really big. We were going to bed. Okay, question
Your
number...
cat didn't get it, so.
Okay, I don't expect you to know this one. Question number four. What is my shoe size?
Well, that's not fair. Your shoe's always changing, right? Your shoe size changing. I don't know it. If I guess, I would say 8 or 9, 8.
8.5.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 8.5.
That's got to be worth something, right?
The reason my foot keeps changing size is because I keep having surgery on the same foot, and after every surgery and after every pregnancy, my feet are always different.
Well, it's been one pregnancy, but how many surgeries now? 4?
Like 9.
Well, no, you're counting the knee, right? Not 9 on
Okay.
the foot.
There's been like 6 procedures done on the foot.
But the last couple worked.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
So
it did.
we're moving forward.
Moving forward. Yeah, and they pieced me together with little pieces of metal. Number 5. Do I have any secret talents?
Secret talents? From me or from the world?
I don't know. I didn't really get this question, to be honest.
I can tell you the one I was impressed by that I didn't know at first was
What?
that you do have a good singing voice.
Oh.
Every once in a while you're a little shy with it. I mean, you don't broadcast it, but I'll be sitting in the house and I'll go, what the heck, you know. And I can't sing at all, so pretty darn good.
I don't know if you know this, but in one of my videos, I actually sing in one of my videos. My
That was one for the kids, right?
It was for the kids, yeah. I actually sang Frozen, Let It Go. And I can't believe I broadcast that because I really am shy about that. Number 6.
Shouldn't be.
Okay. What is something I'm really bad at? Feel free to be honest.
Something you're really bad at. Something you're really bad at. I'd have to think about that a little bit. I don't think you handle stress well. We'll have to come back to that. Yeah, really bad at. Can't really think of anything you're bad at. Well, because of your knee, you're not good at athletics. You can't throw
No.
a ball worth a damn. Oh my God, that's you throw like a girl.
Oh,
That's
okay. You're going to get
ridiculous.
some comments on that one.
What do you do?
Okay. I think I will say I think perhaps I'm bad at is like follow through on things. If it's something work related or YouTube related, I'm on it. I'm totally on top of it. Whereas something like scheduling a dentist appointment for the boys, I'll drop that one for months at a time or just
Yeah, you get to it though.
yeah. I get to it
Bad at
eventually.
Bad at it.
Okay. Number 7, what sports did I play?
I remember when you told me you quit. It was volleyball.
Yeah. I used
You
to play
couldn't play volleyball. Was there another one?
No, it was just volleyball. I
Okay.
sucked at everything else.
There's a different reason why she quit volleyball, which I'll let you talk about it.
We won't talk about it here. Okay, number 8. What drink do I always have?
Always or lately? You've been drinking your apple teenies are like your favorites. And then you've been drinking that stuff with the blue bottle and the pineapple juice. And what's that?
Oh, it's a Gino Selfie. If
Yeah.
you go to Gino's East in Chicago, they have a drink called a Gino Selfie. Well, I don't know if they still have it, but it's basically blue Curacao, Hypnotic, apple or banana liqueur, and Malibu rum with a splash of pineapple juice. It's lethal, but oh so very, very yummy.
Yeah, we don't go out much, so when we'll get a round, you know, my beer is $4 and hers is 12, so that's...
I'm an expensive drunk.
Yeah.
All right, number 9. Do we have any traditions together? And if so, what are they?
Do we have any traditions? Well, Christmas Eve with your family. Christmas Day with mine. Other traditions?
I think really holidays, just holidays. You know, we usually do Easter at your mom's house.
Yeah, family-oriented traditions.
Yeah, I don't really think that there's anything that you and I, it's not like one day a year we do the same restaurant every day of the year. We don't really have one of those.
We're still working on the honeymoon. That's been 10 years.
Yeah. Well, we did have an extended weekend in Chicago with friends.
We got to work on that.
That was a great weekend. But yeah, we never did get a honeymoon because AJ was 6 when we got married, and I was 5 months pregnant, and it just...
And somebody forgot to tell him something.
Yes, even the night of our wedding, AJ was supposed to sleep at my sister's because we were going to stay in the hotel because as a honeymoon couple, we got a free night in the hotel room. Well, I didn't let AJ know this in advance. With all the wedding preparation going on, just telling AJ that he was leaving early slipped my mind. And my sister decided that she wanted to leave the wedding like at 9 p.m. Party's in full swing, and AJ's on the dance floor doing the robot, and it was cute as could be. We have some adorable pictures of him doing the robot.
Yeah, it was cute then.
Suddenly, he just lost it. He was like, I'm not leaving. So we actually ended up giving our honeymoon hotel room to a friend who got wasted at the wedding.
Did we give it to him, or did he just take it?
I think he just took it because it was there. It was available. And we actually drove home that night with AJ and just went home after our wedding.
It was a good time, though. It was a good wedding.
It was a great wedding. Okay, number 10. Complete this sentence. My girlfriend is...
My girlfriend?
Or actually, no,
my wife.
My wife. I'm sorry.
My girlfriend.
Well, because it says here, my girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, etc. is.
My girlfriend's a secret. I've never told her about her. My wife is, can I do more one word?
Sure.
What I always tell in 100% honesty, I'd always say, she's not perfect, but she is wonderful. Aww. And I'd leave it at that.
Thank you. Okay. The next questions, oops, I just lost the questions. That's not good. There we go.
Extra credit.
The next questions are school related. How many years have I been a teacher?
Does Parapro count?
No, you didn't have to worry about Parapro.
Well, you've been teaching since, okay, well, I don't know when you went Parapro, but probably since right around, you were 21, 22. I went Parapro 2 years?
I was a Parapro for 4 years.
Oh, 4 years.
I got lipstick on you. Sorry.
Okay. So 4 years, so then you've been a registered teacher or a legal teacher since 24, 25?
Not that long. I've been teaching, this will be my 22nd year teaching, but then I do have 4 years of being a paraprofessional before I started teaching. So yeah, I'm a lifer.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Number 2, what is my degree in?
What's your degree in? Degree is in teaching. I know the whole lawyer. Is it more than teaching?
It is actually. Technically, I have a degree in liberal arts.
Oh,
so yeah, because Michigan, you don't actually get a degree in teaching. You have to have a degree in something, and then the certification is on top of that one.
All right. What are my degrees in?
I know it has something to do with computer design or graphic design, but I don't.
Strike one.
No. Oops.
No.
I don't know. What is it?
I have BBAs in marketing management and AA in advertising, and now I build things. Life's funny. You never know where you end up.
Wow, I never. Okay, yeah, I never
get to know me.
Well, but you were always in like computer graphics and design, and he used to like make these awesome photographs where he would then like go in and like manually paint on top of photographs, which now computers go do all of that stuff.
Now it's easy. It didn't used to be a long time ago. Now I build stuff.
Okay. Number 3, how many students are in my class?
last year you're referring to, right? 32?
It was 32.
Man, I'm acing this. Nothing but net.
Number 4, what is my favorite subject to teach?
Well, I don't. In school, you always told me your favorite subject's history, but you don't. Do you teach that much in
Not really.
4th, 1st grade?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, outside of school, I am a history buff, total history nut. Anything to do with British history, American history, the British royal families and European royal families, I know all that stuff. But in school, it's kind of a toss-up. I love teaching reading, but I also love teaching math. I love them both.
Oh.
Okay. Number 5, what time do I usually get to school in the morning?
You like an hour of prep beforehand. You leave here at 6:30, so I'd say you're usually there at 7 a.m.
Right on the nose. I am in the room at 7 a.m. Okay. Number 6, what is my favorite thing about teaching?
Your favorite thing about teaching? Well, in the past you told me how you really like how the kids progress over time, and you get to see it. And that to me makes sense.
That's exactly right.
I should quit now while I'm ahead. Way ahead.
Number 7, how much money do I typically spend on my classroom in a year? Okay, and this is a bad question.
She doesn't. Well, one, let's go out on a limb and say you don't tell me the real amount, so that's wrong. If I had to guess, well, you did the Harry Potter thing. Was last year a heavy year?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go with a normal year. I'll say double what you tell me, so I'm going to say $600 plus.
Sure, let's go with that.
Ever thought of? She's the spender.
When it comes to my classroom, yeah, honestly,
How much more than 600? I forget. I don't want to know. It's Friday.
over double.
Over double annually? It's further away from Rome, and kids' college. But
I teach in a really poor district. They don't give us anything.
I understand.
Number 8.
Hope they appreciate you.
What is my must-have teacher item?
Well, your planner, isn't it?
Probably. But I bought this cute little truffle clutch thing that I put my printed ones in, or whether it's my Erin Condren planner. But yeah, I have to have my planner.
I get my planner for $1.
Not mine.
No.
And finally, or no, not finally, number 9. If I wasn't a teacher, what would I be doing instead?
Well, you told me you were going to be a lawyer, but I never really see you being a lawyer.
Really?
I just didn't see that. You're not mean enough. You're not vindictive enough to be a lawyer. You can't really stick it to somebody. You're not medical. I don't know. I'd have to really think about that. I think you're suited to be a teacher. Maybe some sort of counselor to help kids out. You work well with kids, so I'd say something. It's probably something you haven't really thought of. I don't see you being a lawyer. I think you would have gotten tired of that real quick.
Actually, I kind of think you're right. I think I would have too, but I really thought I was going to be one for a long time.
You would have liked the intellectual challenge, but I think the actual realities of that would have wore you out even quicker than being a teacher.
And finally, if I could change one thing about teaching, what would I change?
What would you change?
About just teaching, the profession in general, anything. What would I change?
I'm going to guess and say in your district, you would, probably the most simplistic one, you'd probably say you were better funded or better parental involvement. I'd say one of those two for you. But what I would say for you is something that you can't control either is the language barrier. I don't know how you get past that with how many kids how many children did you have this year that couldn't speak fluent English?
8.
8. So that's 8 out of 32. 25%. I don't even know how you get past that. And expect to pass those exams, and that's such an insurmountable barrier. I would have raised the white flag right there. But I don't know how you do that.
It's a lot of patience and a lot of teach this to this group and teach this to this group and teach this to this group. And so, but yeah.
But it slows you up dramatically, right? Even when you can do it?
It does. It slows you up. But yeah, so.
Well, what would you say?
I think probably the biggest one for me that I would change would just be, I'm not against testing. I do think there is a level of accountability that does need to be in place. But now the states are coming down so hard that if you don't pass the test, that you're going to lose this. We're going to take away this funding. And here in the state of Michigan, they're actually threatening to take away the certification of teachers that continually don't pass these state mandated tests. And as you said, when I have a classroom where 25% of my class doesn't speak English, there's a real possibility that my class is never going to pass the test. So I could be looking at honestly losing my livelihood, because no matter how hard I work, it's not enough, according to politicians who've never taught a day in their life.
Yeah, they don't understand it. I can't do my job that way, and I use Google Translator. I'm talking to people from Italy, Mexico, China all the time, and I have to translate documents, but at least I can understand it eventually. You don't have that option. I don't know how you get past that. That would be so frustrating for me.
So, and with that, we are finished. That was all of them. That's it.
Okay, I did okay in one take?
We did it in one take.
One take. One take. Now I get to go work on my deck.
Yes. Yay. See, and it's funny too, because last time I did a video outside, you guys were all commenting on how lovely the backyard is and how pretty everything is.
Working on it.
Well, what you don't see is that right over there.
Turn the camera. It's a work in progress.
Hole, because half the deck, well, not half, 1/3 of the deck isn't in existence at the moment, because he's going to get to work and build it.
I got 2/3 done. It's been 2 months, and we're working. I got to get done because we're expecting thunderstorms in the morning. So
yes.
It's got to be done by end of September, or somebody's car's not getting in the garage.
Yes, this is true. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have not checked out the original teacher partner tag by Michelle from Pocketful of Primary, be sure to hop over to her channel, and I will link her video in the description box below. And with that, we will talk to you later.
And let me know how I did if I have to do a retake.
Yes. Yes, comment below. I'm
comment
interested
below.
to hear these.
Rate the dads or the husbands.
The husbands. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Is that okay, or you want to redo it?
Nope, that was perfect.